out of the speakers here, if that matters, but testing. That sounds a bit better. All right, so we're ready to get underway. 1 day in the books at the ITM Taupo Super 440 and 2 practice sessions, 2 Kiwis on top. In the middle, first place in this afternoon session, Ryan Wood, Brody Kostecki, and Thomas Randall rounding out the top 3. Woody, I'll start with you. That number 2 Mustang looks pretty quick so far today. Tell us, how's it feel to be on top at home?
Yeah, it's cool. It's obviously early days, but no, the car's rolled out pretty strong. And in practice 1, we had a little whoopsie, but the boys and girls got it fixed up, and it was nice to have a speedy car in practice too, and work through our program, and go into tomorrow with a little bit of confidence.
Whoopsie, you said it didn't look like it did too much damage. Can you just talk us through what occurred there?
Yeah, I think it was something in the steering, or I'm not too sure, but obviously you had a crack or something and broke, but it is what it is, and we think it's something from an occurring incident at AGP, so nice to get that out of the way, and didn't do any damage besides that one part. So to roll back out with a nice fast car was good, and like I said, tick through our program and end up on top's a bonus as well.
And with this new Super 440 format this weekend, pretty intense regiment. So only the 2 30-minute practice sessions today, and tomorrow is pretty flat out. I mean, how important is it for you guys to try to get it on the money in these sessions here before we go qualifying tomorrow morning?
Yeah, I'd probably say today was important, but tomorrow is totally different again with the Super Soft coming in and all that sort of stuff. So, I don't really know how it's all going to work out, but it's exciting for the category, and to do more racing on a race weekend is good for the sport. So I'm looking forward to it, and when we're over here in New Zealand, we should be doing as much racing as we can. So it's nice to give them three shows. So looking forward to it.
You brought up the Super Soft tire there. There's points in previous years where Waukesha struggled on that Super Soft. Do you guys feel like you got your heads around it now before we get out there tomorrow, or is it a bit of an unknown?
It's an unknown because we haven't driven on the tyre yet. So, I'd like to say that we've made it better, but until we know where we qualify, we don't really know. So, we've just got to maximise the sessions as they come and hopefully have a fast car. And, at the end of the day, everyone's in the same boat. They haven't run on the Super Soft. So, our car's a bit different to last year, so hopefully it suits the Super Soft. And it's obviously suiting the Soft okay at the moment. So, we'll just roll with the punches and see where we land. It's, pretty tight out there anyways, so it's about getting a clean lap and, seeing where you end up.
Well, job well done today. I'll look over to P2 from today, Brody. You've been creeping your way up over these first couple of rounds and getting into the top 3 today. Do you feel like you're getting your head around this DJR car?
Yeah, slowly. Our team's been doing a great job of, trying to bring fast race cars to the track, and we showed up today. A lot better than what we have in the past in practice 1. So, I think we're slowly chipping away, but still a bit of work to do. So, still don't quite have the feeling that I want in the Jet Cruise Mustang yet.
Lots of talk about tires this weekend. Obviously, new soft tire compound. How big of a change is it 1 year on compared to what we were running here last year?
Yeah, not really sure, to be honest. I think for myself, I'm coming from a different manufacturer and joining a new team. So haven't really thought about the tyres too much, to be honest, and just trying to work with, what we have at hand. And, everyone's going to be dealt with, with the same card, and some teams will get it right, some teams won't, and that'll be life.
Looking ahead to tomorrow, 2 races, again, going back to tires, but 2 different tire compounds. It's a lot to look at. Like, how do you guys approach that in terms of just the intensity that tomorrow's going to bring and having to go out, do 1 race, and then fire back again later in the afternoon? Yeah,
definitely echo what Woody said. It's great to be back here in New Zealand, and, we should be doing as much racing, as we can while we're over here. So, it's fantastic. We're doing 2 races tomorrow, and, the weather looks great as well. It's a bit better than last year. So, hopefully not as many ponchos this year.
So fewer ponchos, fewer gum boots. Job well done. We'll head across over to Thomas Randall. P3 today, I think a nice confidence boost of a bounce back after what was a bit of a choppy AGP for you.
For sure. That was loud. I think practice 1, we probably didn't... we thought we were better than we were, and I think at the end of practice 2, it was nice. The lap sort of hooked up and cool to finish in the top 3 today. But, it is still only practice, so we've got a big day ahead of us tomorrow, and like the boys have touched on, the qualifying format's going to be pretty intense, especially when we go to that Super Soft that none of us have driven on here, and literally you've got to do it on the first lap. So you're just going to be learning the grip as the lap goes, whereas the quali 1 on Saturday and obviously quali on Sunday is the current soft, which we've just done a whole day on. So it's going to be pretty cool session to watch, I think, and be challenging for us, but we'll see how we go. I think it seems like we have a pretty strong package at the moment, but, tomorrow's a new day.
You talk about that quick fire qualifying session, particularly with the super softs as well. Do you get an idea of how different it might be, or is it really just you're going to have to wait and see what happens tomorrow morning?
I think it's going to have to wait and see. I mean, we haven't driven on that super soft since Sandown last year, I think. So, and we didn't run it at the test day at the start of the year. So, yeah, it's just going to be suck it and see, I guess. See what happens when we bolt them on, and we'll find out how we go. Hopefully, we can do a good job. But yeah, nice to finish in the top 3 on Friday, and yeah, Woody's been fast today, so we'll see if we can hunt him down.
Same question I had to Brody. You've driven the same car, same team, 12 months on from what we were. What sort of differences have you found in this car, this tire, compared to what we were 12 months ago?
I think as a team, we really struggled last year at this track, and yeah, there was obviously mixed conditions and stuff, and even the qualifying sessions, they were damp and drying up and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, we really struggled, and there was so many surface changes, and that's, I think, something that the team has really worked on in the last 12 months. And I guess it's kind of a similar-ish style track to like SMP, and that's somewhere where we previously have struggled as a team, and since last year have been a lot stronger. So yeah, I think that's sort of working for us at the moment. But yeah, it's just there's so many elements to getting that lap done. You've got to obviously have a clean lap, and 14 corners, it's easy to make a mistake around here. But yeah, it's obviously a positive way to end the day. We'll go through it all across the 2 cars and try and put our best foot forward tomorrow.
Absolutely. I'll open up to the room to journalists with any questions. Back over there.
One for Ryan. With a season under your belt in the series now, what do you think you're capable of in year 2? What have you set as your goals for this season?
Yeah, I think it's always hard in year 2 because I guess the rookie label gets left behind, so you probably have a little bit more pressure on your shoulders. But for me, I just need to put my best foot forward, and I know I can get podiums and hopefully eventually win some races and that sort of stuff. We just need to get the package right at the right times, and I just need to turn up on the day. So, it's pretty hard to win in this championship, and I'll just give it my best shot. And at the end of the day, over 1 lap, we've been pretty good. So we'll see if we can translate that into race pace.
Ryan, you said on the broadcast that you've been in this position before where you've top practice, but you just haven't been able to convert that performance into quality. Can you sort of pinpoint where you've kind of gone wrong in that area?
Yeah, I just drive too hard in quali. Once I get there, I expect too much. So, been working super hard on that sort of stuff, and feel a lot more comfortable driving the car at the threshold. And I didn't really feel like that was a P1 lap, but it sort of shows that once you just let the car do the work instead of me just getting up on the handlebars and trying to wrestle it, it makes it a little bit of difference. So hopefully carry that into tomorrow.
Oh, we didn't think our laps were P2 or P3 laps either, mate. So
good to know.
Sorry, another for Ryan. I guess there was something that I talked about on the TV as well, like the dynamic with you and Chaz, like being year 2 and probably being able to push him a bit more this year. And, I think you were ahead a lot at Albert Park and today.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just driving. So, we're trying a lot of things on both cars and trying to just make our package better on a consistent basis. And at the moment I'm probably a little bit more traditional, and he's off wandering. So that's part of having teammates and trying to get our package better for the whole team, and trying to get to that finals time and have something that we both can compete with. And for me, it's getting in that top 10 and actually being in the finals. So just those little goals and trying to tick them off, and it seems to be going okay at the moment.
One for any of the 3 of you, actually. The Jason Ridges Memorial Trophy, of course, on offer this weekend. With Ryan being a Kiwi, Thomas, you've had it, Cantabello yourself. Brody, you've got a few feathers in the cap of the Bathurst win and championship. How important is it to any of you, or all of you, to go after that this weekend on Sunday?
Yeah, I think it'd be great. It's such a great event here, and that trophy has a lot of meaning behind it. Jason was a great racer and a great human being. So I'm sure everyone will be trying to get their hands on their trophy this weekend. But Ryan's set the benchmark here today, and pressure's on him tomorrow to deliver the same lap.
There he is. Now, for me, it's the JR Trophy means so much to us Kiwis especially, and I'm lucky enough to have raced the JR Trophy in go-karts, which is a meeting in Nelson, and won that many times. So to hopefully get the car one or the supercars one under our belt would be super special for me. And I've had a little bit to do with their family, meeting them a few times, so would be pretty cool to do it.
Just echoing what the boys said. I mean, he was such a great human, and everything he brought, not only to the championship, but to the fans. And I guess when he was going through his battle, he was still racing in Super 2 and winning, which was pretty impressive. And I guess that was a lot of my inspiration in 2020. So, it would mean a lot to win it.
It's sounding likely that supercars will be racing in Christchurch next year at Ruapuna. Just interested in thoughts from Ryan and Tommy, if you've raced there as well on that track and how supercars would look there.
Like what the boys said before, while we're over here, I guess in New Zealand, the more racing we can do, the better. So if we're able to do 2 rounds, that would be pretty awesome. And I've raced on that track before. I think it'd be good for the cars, and make the most of it while we're in New Zealand.
I think we should do 4 rounds here because we're here.
Just calm down, Woody.
No, but
calm down.
I think that would be cool. I'm excited to race, or it's sounding like we're going to race at Ruapuna. It's a good track. I think it will suit our cars. I think it will be, an eye-opener, to be honest, when you go there. And if it's the same state it's in at the moment, it does need some work, and everyone knows that. But, it's good for the car club and what they do down there, and I think it'll be cool.
Thank you.
But Leah, let's do 4 rounds here. Use that as your headline.
Let's go.
Let's go Teretonga. What do you think? Take the cars to Teretonga, eh?
Where else would you want to see a race then?
Hampton Downs.
Levels? Would you go Levels?
I'd go Hampton Downs here, Highlands, and...
How about you just put down a good quality lap tomorrow for us?
Here we go.
Stop worrying about 4 rounds. Just get it done.
I was going to say something, but I won't start anything.
4 rounds maybe in the future for Ryan Wood, but you want to get 1 good round in qualifying tomorrow morning around the track. So congratulations, guys. Well done today, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mitch.
Good luck tomorrow, mate.
And thanks, everyone else.
Thank you.
I was going to ask.
Yeah, just...